the, coming to Cyprus has been a long wish for me. I was actually born in Cyprus, and I have my family, some of my family still live in Cyprus, and it's always been my desire to one day come back to Cyprus. And bowling is my passion, and I've always wanted to see if I can help in any way with bowling in Cyprus. Cyprus bowling at the moment is probably 10 to 15 years behind some of the top European countries like England, Sweden, Finland, Germany. We are behind, but the passion of the bowlers that I have seen in Cyprus and just the sheer quantity of bowlers tells me that we have a great future with the right training program. When I first came, I really didn't have plans to improve bowling in Cyprus. I just wanted to retire, relax, put my feet up, and just do some coaching and helping certain individuals that I know, that I have met over the years, and just help them with their game. But since coming here, I've realized that the situation is quite different. With the help of Lucas Evribidu, who has got a great passion for the sport and seems to be working 24 hours a day, every day, for no other reason than the love of the game, he has actually pushed me into a direction and given me a challenge to actually work with his bowling academy, that's the Navigators Academy, and develop a youth program for kids under the age of 18 here in Cyprus. Well, I met Lucas earlier on this year when I came over for a short visit just to see what the situation was like over here in Cyprus, and we met at the Paphos Open, and we immediately struck up a friendship, and I realized that this man was serious about improving bowling in Cyprus, which is something I was very pleased with, and since then we've been pretty inseparable. Well, the initial idea was actually not so much the academy, but Lucas wanted me to get involved with the Navigators team. It's an established team that he has done all the marketing, and I think it's been going for about 2 years, and they have had some success here in Cyprus. But I think his vision is that he wants to take the team to not only compete in European events, but actually compete at a very high level. And he has asked me to coach the team, which I've agreed to do, and to coach the players individually and see if we can't get them to the next level.
Tell us.
The Navigators training program, if I would like to sort of first discuss our youth program, which at the moment we've got around 50 young children, from the ages of 5 to 6 years old up to 17 to 18 years old, and they bowl every Saturday morning. Everybody's welcome to come and watch and see their progress. With these young kids, we are trying to get them off on the right foot, pardon the pun, and we are showing them the fundamentals of bowling, which include balance, timing, rhythm, swing. But the emphasis is that they all enjoy it and have a good time, and we don't lose them to the internet and other sports, and that they are looking forward to coming back week in, week out. From these kids, we will produce some very, very good bowlers. Is an annual international invitational event to be held here in Limassol. The whole idea of the tournament is to promote both Cyprus and the sport of bowling, and to encourage countries from around Europe to come and participate in this very high prestigious event. It's a team event, and it's going to be happening at the end of January every year. There's going to be 6 countries have been invited this year. That is Italy, England, Greece. I think Greece is sending 2 teams. Poland, Romania, and Cyprus. And Cyprus will have 2 teams representing them. The Navigators team will be 1 team, and the other team from Cyprus is going to be an invitation of some of the best players in Cyprus to participate.
That's good.
At the moment, I'm just finishing a short-term contract with Saudi Arabia as their national coach. I was their national coach for 3 years, and I spent 2 years working in Cairo with the Egyptian national team. So for the last 5 years, I've been traveling around the Middle East coaching, and now I find that it's time I should start working in a place where I really want to be. I ran a pro shop in Nottingham for 20 years, that is Roll Right. During this time, I also did a lot of coaching with English bowlers. Many of my bowlers are actually playing at a very high level at the moment. These players include players like Paul Moore, who's a 3-time European champion and World Bowlers Writer Bowler of the Year. Many other of my players have achieved very high levels playing for their country. And also I developed a team, Roll Right team, that actually dominated English bowling during the mid-90s and early 2000s. There are excellent team players, and my passion is actually team bowling. So the Navigators Cup for me is a very, very exciting prospect, because it is based on team bowling, and I think team bowling is what really it's all about. My achievements at national team level include taking a very young Saudi Arabian team to Doha to participate in the Asian Games. Having never won a medal before in the Asian Games, we came back as the male top medalists with 2 golds, a silver and 2 bronze medals, which was a fantastic achievement for such a young team with so little experience. That for me is probably my biggest achievement. Apart from that, many other achievements with individual bowlers and national championships and European championships and stuff like that. But I would rather focus not on what I've done, but what we can do for Cyprus and what we can do for the Navigators and what we can do for the future of the game. The Navigators Cup is going to be a tournament that will promote bowling in Cyprus and put Cyprus on a much higher level within the European community and on the world stage. It will promote team bowling, it will promote team spirit, and encourage young children to come into the sport. I'd like to say a few words about the Navigators training program. The Navigators training program will consist of not only training youth bowlers in our Saturday morning academy, it's also going to be aimed at a much higher level, where we will take on all bowlers from around Cyprus and actually train them to a very higher level. We will also invite, we have had a lot of inquiries from countries who want to send their national teams to Limassol to be trained and use the Navigators training program as a camp. I would just like to explain briefly what the Navigators Training Program consists of. It not only consists of our youth program, but it's also a facility where countries can send their national teams to have extensive training in our Limassol, that is Galactica Bowl, where we will be equipped with some of the highest technology available in the sport today. We will be doing bowlers programs, instructors programs, and also ball drilling and ball drilling training as well for whoever wants to use that facility. We have here in Limassol a very, very high quality pro shop, and also the technology that we're bringing in to Galactica is of the highest level. Our training program is powered by Brunswick, who will be assisting us in all areas.